Hey everyone, I'm Trevor, and Disneyland just dropped a whole bunch of new food and didn't tell anybody about it. And we're gonna try some of those items, so let's get going. For our first of the brand new food items here at Disneyland, we are coming to the good old Jolly Holiday Bakery Cafe because they have a new cheesecake I'm really excited to try. And here it is, the lemon creme fraiche cheesecake. I am so excited. I love a good cheesecake, and you know I have to get this. As soon as it appeared on the menu, I knew I was going to be eating it. It's currently breakfast right now. This is the first item that we're getting. I actually had breakfast at Carnation Cafe this morning because I was getting the Mickey waffles, which will be a part of another video that'll be up a little bit later on. I don't know exactly when, in the next couple of weeks. I'm putting it together. Some Mickey-shaped foods at Disneyland. But anyway, this is kind of like my dessert for my breakfast. Okay. Ooh, man, it's falling off my fork. Let's dive in. Nice, fluffy, and light. It has kind of the typical, like, New York cheesecake flavor, but it's got that hint of lemon, which I really appreciate. The graham cracker crust is not crunchy at all, which is, you know, fine. I don't want it to be, like, too crunchy. But I also do like it where it's almost like its own sort of separate layer that you can taste. And I really can't taste it all that much with this one. So good. I love cheesecake. Disney always does cheesecake right. For some reason, maybe you can't really mess up a cheesecake. I don't know. But every single Disney cheesecake is absolute heaven. But wow. This is such a great dessert. For item number 2, we come up to Cafe Daisy, and we're gonna get the new iteration of the Goody Goody Donuts, an actual sort of breakfast item, if you will. I say sort of breakfast item because of all of the new foods that have released on May 1st, none of it is breakfast. So after this, we're gonna have to wait until a little bit later on in the day to get more food. But these Goody Goody Donuts, they're blueberry donuts. So that was a change from the previous recipe. And then it says it has crunchy cereal on top. But I mean, who are we kidding? That's like Fruity Pebbles, right? They just can't call it Fruity Pebbles because that's a brand name. However, that's what we've got. There's also a little bit of an icing glaze on here. So let's just go ahead and try a bite. You know what it tastes like? It tastes like a blueberry donut with Fruity Pebbles on top. Who would have guessed, right? The donut was really nice and soft. It's a cake donut, but it's not like a typical, you know how when you go, you get a cake donut from Dunkin' Donuts or something, and it's got this like hard, crunchy outside. The inside might be nice and soft, but it's still like really stiff. These aren't stiff, they're very, very soft. Whenever you pick them up, they squish in a little bit. They almost have like muffin consistency in terms of when you bite down and you eat into it. The Fruity Pebbles do add a nice little crunch onto it. And the icing, I really can't notice the icing a whole lot. The flavor all comes from the blueberry donut, very strong blueberry donut flavor. And then, of course, the Fruity Pebbles add like a nice little hint of other fruity flavors. But, yeah, this is pretty decent. I actually never tried one of the original Daisy Goody Goody Donuts. My kids did. But, yeah, these are nice. I like them. If you are enjoying this video and finding it helpful, please hit the like and subscribe button. And if you have any questions, go ahead and drop them in the comments below. I'm always happy to answer them. Well, I was going to come over here to Alien Pizza Planet next to get one of their new pizza slices, but it does not appear on their menu. And when I checked the actual, like, digital menu, it still says coming soon. All the food was supposed to release on May 1st, but maybe they're not quite ready for it here at Alien Pizza Planet. They do have 3 new types of pizza that are coming whenever they come. I'm going to put them on the screen right now so you can at least see what they are. I don't have all the names memorized, but there was like a jalapeno pizza that was coming up, and I was really interested in trying that one. There's also a Alfredo pizza that I'm not necessarily interested in, but it's one that I remember seeing on their list. All new pizzas. I generally don't like the pizza here at Alien Pizza Planet, but since these are like specialty pizzas, I thought I'd give one of them a try, but we'll have to do it on a future video. So instead, we've come over here to Harbour Galley to get our next item, which is actually going to be our first drink for the video. And from here we got the watermelon cucumber cooler. It has a cucumber piece there in the top. It's a green drink, and I really don't know what to expect from this. We're gonna see. Sounded interesting, thought we'd give it a try. Let's have a sip. Mostly watermelon, but I can taste the hint of cucumber in there as well. So it's not just the cucumber piece. That's what I was wondering. Is like all the cucumber is just in the topper, or is there a flavoring for it too? It does have a really nice, refreshing flavor. It's not like it's not too sweet. It's not too sugary. It's not too syrupy. It tastes, if you know what a mint julep tastes like, it tastes kind of like that. Not the toothpastey flavor of a mint julep. That's more the mint than anything else. But just the texture and consistency of the drink, how it feels more refreshing than anything else. Does that make sense? And I guess it being a cooler, that totally lines up with what I would expect. But yeah, this is kind of like a mint julep-y type style of drink, which is right up my alley. Speaking of mint juleps, Mint Julep Bar also has a new mint julep. Now, we're not going to try it in this video, but I'll show you a picture of it. And it is a peach mango mint julep. Lots of little chunks in there. Not too wild about chunks in my drink, but you know, drinking it with a straw, you really wouldn't notice it anyway. However, Amy is more of the peach mango person. She's not a mint julep person, but I want to see if she'll like the peach mango mint julep. So on a future visit, there's so much food here, by the way. I know I feel like I've said this a couple times, but on a future visit, we will be getting more and more of these foods. So be on the lookout. All new food that'll be here at least through the summer for sure. A lot of these things aren't even listed as seasonal on the menus. They are just new menu items. There's just so much of it. I couldn't possibly eat all of it in a single video, but we will try to sample them throughout the year. So usually I put the food from every single visit up to Disneyland in some video or another. I don't know when I put them in sometimes, but every food item has a purpose when we order them here at Disneyland. I don't come here all that often, but we are gonna go to Stage Door Cafe for our next snack item. And here it is, the gravy fries. And I gotta say right off the bat, wow, this thing is huge. I ordered this thinking it was just a side, and I mean, it kind of just is, right? It's just fries, but this is in a full basket that they have for a full entree. And I mean, this is a lot of fries, a lot of fries. The sun's gonna come out eventually. I promise it will at some point. At least I hope that it does. Nice and cheesy. Well, bottoms up. Pretty good. Pretty standard fries. The gravy adds a nice touch, and the cheese. I mean, it's probably not the most unique item that I've had so far in this video. Definitely not the best item that I've had so far in this video. But if you love French fries and you love gravy, or if you love poutine, I haven't actually tried the poutine. I need to rectify that. Maybe on this trip, we'll see. Taking a Walt Disney World trip in just 2 weeks from the time of this filming. And these are pretty good though. Nice little snack. I would, however, recommend splitting this with family members, because there's no way I'm eating this whole thing. Absolutely no way at all that I'm eating this whole thing. The gravy's nice and warm. The fries themselves could be a little warmer. As soon as they opened, I saw them start handing out meals like crazy with tenders and things on them. Oh, speaking of tenders, they have a hot tenders, a hot like spicy tenders that is brand new for the summer as well. And I'm really interested in getting those sometime. Lots of wonderful new food here at Disneyland. We are over at Disney California Adventure now, and the next place that we are going to visit for our little new summer food tour is going to be over here at PYM Test Kitchen. And here we have the reactor melt, which is a garlic pesto toasted sourdough with tomato and basil. So I am really excited to try this brand new menu item here from PYM Test Kitchen. Okay, time to give this one a try. Definitely has that Italian taste. I can taste the pesto. I can taste the tomato and basil. It's also mozzarella cheese, so it has a very pasta/pizza flavor to it, mixed in with the garlic bread. I mean, it's essentially like a pasta dinner in a grilled cheese sandwich. Disney is really, really good with their grilled cheese sandwiches and making them special and unique, like the Jolly Holiday combos. They're standard grilled cheese, but then they have the Berea toasted cheese, and every now and again they get the bulgogi toasted cheese over at Jolly Holiday. They're bringing a grilled cheese sandwich over here to Disney California Adventure, and after just one bite I could tell this is a really good item. Parts of the bread are a little soggy, like the pesto is soaking into the bread, but overall I feel like the preparation of it is pretty decent. Nice crispy on the outside, like you would expect a grilled cheese to be, and good strong garlic flavor too. This might be the best item that I've had today so far. We'll see how it is by the end of the day, whether it remains at the top. Seating in there is a little tight, so I didn't want to talk about it too much while I was sitting there, but I did speak to a cast member while I was waiting in line, and they said that these items, at least here at PYM Test Kitchen anyway, are here to stay. They are not seasonal. And I did notice if you check out the mobile order menu, some of them do say seasonal and others are just on their menu now. So we have a mix of brand new seasonal items as well as just menu changes across the board. The reactor melt that we ordered actually replaced the panini sandwich. And again, the cast member says as far as he knows, the panini is gone and the reactor melt is here to stay. This was a really great new item. It reminds me of Woody's Lunchbox at Walt Disney World. They always have like gourmet grilled cheeses there too. One such item that shows up as seasonal on the mobile order menu is right here from Smokejumpers Grill, and it's gonna be another drink that I can't wait to try. And here it is, the Passion Orange Guava Punch. I am so excited. One of my favorite drinks from our Hawaii vacation last year was Pog Juice, and I had it pretty much at every meal. And Walt Disney World often has Pog stuff, but Disneyland very rarely gets it. It does come on occasion, which is surprising considering our proximity to Hawaii, but here we go, Pog Punch, can't wait. Let's have a sip. Heaven. I am gonna be ordering this time and time again. I will order this as often as it is on the menu. Probably like every visit. This is gonna be my once a week thing until it disappears, because it is on the seasonal menu, but oh, is it so good? Pog. I'm so happy. In fact, the vast majority of the new items here at Disney California Adventure are drinks, both alcoholic and non-alcoholic throughout the park. I don't do drinks a whole lot just because, well, I'm fine with water. But I had to try a couple of the ones that we put in this video just because of how good they sounded, especially that Pog Punch. But we'll have to try more of the things that are available throughout the park later. Again, most of it is drinks, however. For dinner, we are gonna come over here to Royal Street Veranda and grab 2 of their new items. And first up, we have the pineapple coconut fritters. Now, I'm wondering if there's pineapple in the fritter or if the pineapple is solely from the sauce on the side. Clearly, we have some bits of shaved coconut. Actually, those look just like sugar crystals on the outside. I actually don't see any shaved coconut. So I'm assuming that the coconut's probably inside the fritter, and then this is the only way that we get the pineapple with the dip. But I'm really excited to try these. I've had a couple of the different fritters from Royal Street Veranda before, and I've always enjoyed them. And then they also have this Cajun style chicken salad sandwich. I love chicken salad sandwich, and I also love Cajun food, so this sounded like the perfect blend for me to give a try. I'm so excited for both of these items, this being my main meal, and then of course my side as well. I'm gonna try a bite of the sandwich first. Oh, this is interesting. It's in like kind of like a hot dog bun. Oh, it's a New England style hot dog bun. It's the one with, you know, the bread type sides on the side, and then it's just split down the middle. I really like these types of buns, but it's gonna make it really hard to eat as well. All the texture and consistency of a normal chicken salad sandwich, perhaps a bit heavy on the lettuce that's in here. There's also bits of crunchy in here. I don't know what's giving me the crunch. It's I know you probably can't see exactly what this is, but there's like little bits of crunchy bits in there as well. And the Cajon sauce is not too overpowering. It's not spicy at all, but it adds a nice flavor to the standard chicken salad sandwich. Given the messiness of it and the impossibility of eating this in like a normal sort of way, I'm just gonna eat it with a fork, I think. There's a big piece of tomato in here. This is pretty good. If you don't like chicken salad sandwich, you're probably not gonna like this, but I am really enjoying this because I could eat chicken salad sandwich pretty much every day if I wanted to. And sometimes I have. Amy will make it at home for me, and it'll last me like 4 or 5 days. Pretty low calorie, and I've been really watching calories lately. In fact, yesterday marked 25 pounds that I've lost in the last 3 months, I think it is, in preparation for our Disney World trip. And this year I have a goal of trying to keep it off. I usually lose weight so that I can enjoy Disney World with all the sweets and snacks and things. But then every year I always just fall right back into old habits, and this year I'm determined not to let that happen. Even with the sweets that we've had today, I'm determined not to let that become a full-time thing. Sweets will just be a treat every now and again, rather than, you know, my problem was I used to have like a bowl of ice cream like every single night during the summer, or however many Slurpees like every single day during the summer, and it just got to be excessive and too much. So definitely being a little healthier with my food choices lately. Here's a cross section of the fritter. I actually don't see a whole lot of coconut, probably just in the like cake layer on the outside, but it does look like that's a bit of a pineapple layer on the inside. So I'm just gonna take a bite of this as it is without using the dipping sauce and see how this is first. Here we go. Nice little crunch on the outside, a bit dense. The pineapple filling on the inside, very good. I couldn't really taste any coconut though. I know that Amy's biggest thing with coconut is the texture of coconut, not necessarily the flavor of it, but I don't really taste any texture or any flavor. But maybe I perhaps try a smaller bite, not so big a bite. Nope, still can't taste any coconut. So mostly just a pineapple fritter, really good. I'm gonna try it with the dipping sauce. The dipping sauce is okay, but it makes it too sweet in my opinion. There's enough pineapple in the center of this to give it a pineapple flavoring, but the sauce is unnecessary. If you think you need more pineapple, I guess that's what this is for. It's got a nice sort of, it's almost like a chutney type of flavor, more so than just straight up pineapple, but I still think it's fine as it is. I don't think you even need the extra sauce. Well, I did find a piece of coconut here. So there's definitely coconut in this. I'd still be curious to see if Amy would be able to actually taste it, because I don't notice it at all, but I also don't mind coconut, so it's hard to say. And for the last item of this video, we are coming to Refreshment Corner to get an old item that has returned that is so good. It is the cinnamon roll pretzel. I'll show it to you, but I'm actually just gonna take it home and let my family have it. I'm not even gonna have anything. I don't think I could eat another bite right now after everything that we've had, but I love the pretzels here at Refreshment Corner. One of my favorites was the violet pretzel from the Disney 100, and the cinnamon roll pretzel is about as close as it gets. Plus, I love that Jolly Holiday cinnamon roll, so put it on a pretzel and it's amazing. And here it is. Look at this goodness. Oh, covered in that wonderful icing, and look at the sugar crystals on it. This looks perfect. Doesn't this look amazing? And that's it for our time here today, trying all of the delicious new food at Disneyland. Some of these items are permanent, some of them are seasonal. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to hit the like and subscribe button on your way out. If you have questions, drop them in the comments below. Thanks for watching. Click this video to keep watching, and we will see you again next time.